Look at me, Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah. Look at me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so today this should be a quick little video. This video shouldn't be extremely long. I'm just about to be installing a few parts. In the comments, I see you guys always like, bruh, you need to get rid of the red indicator lights. Bruh, you need to go ahead and get some clear turn signals for the front bumper. Like, trust me, I promise y'all, there's nothing y'all can tell me that I should do or that I need to order that I probably already haven't ordered yet. So I've ordered a gang of parts for this car. I've been waiting for everything. I actually bought all the parts and everything I wanted to do to this car before I even picked up the car. So a lot of the parts that y'all are recommending that I should do, more than likely I've already ordered and I'm just waiting for them to get here. So with that being said, we're going to be installing some of those parts that you guys recommended that I get that I already kind of currently had, but you guys wouldn't know that I had it because I didn't really post about it, but you guys thought that I really needed it even though I had already ordered it. I'm about to be replacing the back indicator lights. They're red. I got some smoked ones with the LED strip. I think I told you guys that before. I just haven't installed them. And I'll also finally have my smoked out front bumper lights or turn signals. When I say UPS has been killing me with shipping, it's so bad that there was literally, like, the news was literally at UPS today. Like, they were sitting there recording people, talking to people about the lines because I guess they had got a public service complaint saying that the lines at UPS are crazy. Like, it's been mad. Like, when I was at UPS today, they said that my lip that was currently there basically is buried in the other stuff that they're back behind on. So they're 3 weeks behind on shipping stuff. But anywho, before we get started, I want to show y'all something hella cool that I had found while surfing YouTube, and I think this is a must-have for a C5. If you got a C5, you'll understand the pain and suffering that you go through when it comes to this particular situation. Anybody that has a C5, you know this is a problem and it's an issue. Other than the SC, I don't think I've ever seen a cup holder this worthless. So check this out. This isn't that deep. Like, it literally goes to like this point of my finger. So when you have a soda or something here, that thing be flopping around. More than likely, if you have anything, like say if you have a McDonald's cup or whatever, it could be a Powerade, don't matter, it's gonna fall over. So this little thing, found this Johnny online, and what this is like a little cup holder extension thing, and it actually does work, surprisingly. So put your little cup holder, and then you got this that just slides right over like that, and it just sits right there. It's against the center console, so it doesn't allow your cup to fall. Sits taller, and you just drop your cup in there. Like, crazy. Like, the only other cup holder I've seen this worthless was the SC cup holder. Like, the SC cup holder will literally fold into the dash when you take it out and have these little flaps that kind of flapped over, but since they fold in this way, when you put your cup in, all they do is this. So it's like, they're worthless, but this thing actually works. Y'all remember the videos where I was like, oh my god, it's 100 degrees, 105 degrees on my way to Paradoxes, and that's when I found out I needed this because I had my Powerade in here and I was driving, eating my ice cream, and then my whole drink fell over. So yeah, after that I was like, it has to be a cup holder option, and just using simple Google, I came across that. No, this isn't sponsored, anything like that. I actually looked, searched, and came across this thing. So yeah, if you got a C5 and you experience your cup or your drink or whatever falling over, your water bottle, whatever it is gonna fall over. If you want to fix that, just grab one of these. This thing's like 20 bucks. Anywho, enough rambling about that. Let's get into the main purpose of this video. Y'all kept saying I needed these, and here they are. Finally got them. These are gonna be the new indicator lights that go in the back. You can see they're all smoked out. I don't know if y'all can see that, but right there in the center, it has a super bright red LED strip. So it's kind of constructed similar to the tail lights, to where this just plugged in. It doesn't have a bulb or anything like that because you can see the circuit board all in there. So everything's all ready for you. Basically gonna be a plug and play application. It just sucks trying to get to the back bolts back there to where this mounts up at. You actually have to go through the tail light. So this isn't as simple as like a 240 or something where you can just boop boop, bam, out. you actually have to go through the back of the tail light back here, reach around in there, and then unbolt this, and then you slide this in. So let me get that started, and then we'll continue on.
So the first thing you guys are gonna need is you're gonna need your star bit.
Nah, I'm just playing. I suck ass at DIY YouTube videos. I don't really do a lot of DIY stuff. I'm like so boring when it comes to it. So we're just gonna get this out, and then we're gonna get with the process. All right, so now that I have the tail light out, you guys can see kind of, let me see. Come on, focus, baby. All right, you guys can see right in there. These are the two bolts you need to get off. They're usually probably like 10 mils, but whatever that translates to American fractions or whatnot, I don't know what it is in fraction terms, because this is like my first American car in hella long, and I know we use fractions, but whatever that is, that's the one you're gonna need to get to. You're gonna need to get to those two bolts in there in order to get the indicator light out over here. Got one side out. The shittiest part about this is getting the light out, because you gotta reach your arm all the way in there. But these aren't even really, not really nuts or nothing. They just basically thread into the plastic part on the light. So you can see it kind of makes its own thread, but you are gonna reuse these for your new lights. It's in there. So no more red light, black light. And then you just take the bulb out, plug it right in to the LED strip in there. Simple. All right, let's see real quick. Man, this thing bright. So let's get the other side done, and then we'll move on to the front. Now that those are all done, next on the list, you can see these ones are ashy as these are stupid ashy. Like, man. So I'm about to be replacing those with these ones. I know getting the front lights out are a little bit more tedious because all the under trays and stuff like that. But what I found works is I'm gonna jack the car up, and I can move the brake ducts right here, and I can actually get to the bolts on the side, and I should be able to drop this down. A lot of people are like, oh, you gotta take all this stuff off, but I'm just gonna move the brake ducting, and I should be able to get to it. Yeah, I can kind of feel the bolts, so shouldn't be an issue. Let me get this thing jacked up and get these in there. Just got that light off. This was a bit more difficult than I expected. Just had to take the brake duct off. That way you can get in there and kind of finesse it out. But it did come off. So got to take this bracket off of here, and then I got to mount this onto the new lights. So the only thing holding the bracket on is a bolt here and here. Just took those off. All right, so got the light back in there. It is definitely a B word. You probably can't see it, but up top up here, there's a spring that pulls the headlight forward since all the mounts are at the bottom. There's gonna be a spring up top that connects to the bracket that I showed y'all how to put back on. And you're gonna need to make sure you latch that spring up there. But other than that, I can put this side back together. This is what it's looking like with the new bumper lights on there. Nice and clear, no more haziness. So I'm about to get over here. I'm gonna do the other side before it gets dark, because we run out of daylight, and that took longer than it should have took. But I'm gonna knock the other side out, and then we'll be back shortly. Looks like on this side they didn't slot it. On the other side they actually slot it right here. That way you can pull the brake ducting out. But A little trick that I just noticed, that if you turn it, you have these little slots, you could push it up, and then if you push the headlight or turn the headlights up to where they pop up, you could push this up and then pull it out from the bottom. So a little tip on that, just in case y'all are wondering how to get this out without having to slot it. All right, let's check everything out. Indicator lights on. Got the LED in there working.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck them niggas hating on. I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a voice.